Good night, loyal viewers, and welcome to the Shush. You know by now, I hope, that I'm your host, Patrick. Belizeans, you've heard me say it almost umpteen and a half time already. 2020 has been the most unusual year ever, except for the years when children looked up to Pee Wee Herman as an inspiration. But yeah, madness, top of madness, they happen in a Belize. For instance, in the normal course of business, there are a few things you should brace for when planning a trip near Albert Street. 1, 5 to 10 people they beg for $1 towards a plate of food. 2, a lead ton and a half of carbon monoxide from city buses. And of course, 3, more than 80% of the streets dedicated to taxi parking. And another 5 dedicated to dollar van where always broke down. But with all of that, nobody could expect to find a Pelican shopping, right? Think again. Check it out.
Why all them people out here? What they do? Watch this people, he doesn't knock me down. Why? Okay, mate, I see this store. Like I say, wow, like see this prom. Oh, now how much is this prom? Me pick me need a prom for true. Miss, you don't know how much in a microwave? $9? Sure, I only got $2. This your fridge? Boy, I could put some fish in here. Boy, that look nice. Boy, that fun there. Good for the seaside. Boss, man. Boy, I just try to call you walk out. Tell me, bro, how you in my way? Please excuse. I can't try to get out of your phone and people kill me.
Alright, I mean, Mayor Wagner promised to bring more business to the downtown area by any means necessary. I guess the man wasn't joking at all. And if you think Pelican scene shopping is bad, I need you to take your time and picture this next situation. You know the feel good, your bladder they act up, you're in the emergency room at the biggest hospital in the country. You they stress out because they bring your bill before they bring your meds. And the AC neem cool. Then bam, this happened. All right. You know, unusual for a gunshot victim get rushed into your emergency room at the hospital. But a whole 30-pound raccoon big enough to sit the PSC? Nah, man. This requires an investigation. Even when Noah had his ark, animals that big had to present a passport before they get inside. So we need answers. And to add insult to injury, the facey raccoon apparently opened up a Facebook account and then announced that he is now in a relationship with the rat that was found in another hospital. Hey, www.drama.com/only in Belize. So, if you haven't heard yet, popular Jamaican icon Shensia made her way to Kaya last weekend and got the surprise of her life. She made the bold decision to sit on the edge of the stage and leave her feet dangling over. Shensia, hey man, in Cayo, you shouldn't even leave your feet hanging off your bed, cause La Llorona always alert. But anyway, she did that, and here this. A fan then proceeded to grab her foot and lick her toes like a freshly made double scoop rum and raisin ice cream from Bluebirds. The only time I've seen licking like that when mango season and juice will run down your elbow. Shensia then sprang up and announced that somebody was sucking on her toes and performed for only a few more songs before exiting the stage. I would just like to say to Miss Shensia that although your songs say that you have the best na-na-na-na, in actuality, you have the best sa-wa-wa-wa-wa toes. And now, in some health shush. I have to inform the public to please listen to me and listen to me carefully. I am not responsible for my actions if anybody comes within 50 yards of me. coughing and sneezing like we are not in the middle of an epidemic. First, the COVID-19, aka coronavirus, was all the way in China. The memes were funny and the beers were still flowing. But now, this virus they go around the world like a Buju Bantan tour. So, until the virus goes away, please not even say words that sound similar to corona. No talk about your 1999 Corolla, your Xbox with one controller, or none of your auntie them will go live the Pomona. Or you just might end up the keel over. You've been warned. And now, before moving on, I have another personal matter to attend to. Last week was a special one for me, somewhat, because I was finally memeified. Somebody post my picture and caption it, "If Jai Jokes was a person." First of all, ouch. And secondly, ouch, man. I know I might have a little dry beard and I might not be a big fan of lotion and thing, but I'm going to ask someone. But I have to thank a fan who came to my defense and said, and I agreed, Patrick's jokes not dry. You just have to get at least 30% per PAC if you understand. Honestly, I'll be real with you. The only thing when me bother me about the meme, that the alignment of the text, man. If you know meme, me, how correct, brother? And now, to touch on a pressing matter at hand, we have to examine the curious case of Patrick Faber and the UDP. After 30 years of job interviews to become UDP party leader, they still don't want to hire him. In fact, the 3 job requirements for the post were just updated, which said, I quote, "Prospective party leader must, 1, be 6 feet tall, 2, know how to swim without a life vest, and 3, not be named Patrick Faber." So, to answer the big question, why not Faber, we have decided to ask around. This is what we found in this edition of 2 Cents Shush. All right, 2 Cents Shush. Faber has been around forever. Why not give the man a run?
My support regarding his case, I do not support either professionally or personally.
Well, in my view, I don't want to make I don't want to make a personal statement.
That's what I realized when it's too late. You know, it's not possible.
He's a chosen of the soil.
Well, I'm sorry, he's going to have to be sad for the rest of his life.
Be straight up. What you have against him?
Why? Because the management detect that something irregular occurred.
We waited for 12 years and the best never came.
When Patrick Faber was only 15 years old, I was running as a candidate for the United Democratic Party. So I am senior.
Okay, if you could tell Faber one thing, what would it be?
The mighty Hercules, Mr. Speaker, has become Humpty Dumpty.
If I were him, I would have been ashamed to show my face in the house.
You know how it's hard picking up to go to school 2 times? We'll and come again.
Y'all are making me weak in my knees. You're so beautiful.
Mr. Faber, what do you have to say to those people who say you can't be party leader?
What is your reasoning? So now want me as a member of the National Assembly? I never come here in that crowd, I just get in my vehicle and I drove here. Whenever they come and they approach the Honorable Minister of Education, you get that support. I want to agree with me because you feel what I'm saying, not just because I'm here as your Minister of Education with responsibility for youth as well.
There's no comparison except if it's convenient for you to say, yeah, Faber made a strike.
Thanks to your 2 Cents Shush. All right, I think that after that, we are left with even more questions than answers. Viewers, we are going for our first commercial break of the night. But before that, on behalf of the entire team here at Colorblind, I wish to offer my sincere condolences to the 4 members of our Belize Defense Force who lost their lives in a helicopter crash. We salute each one of you and your service to Belize and send up our prayers to your loved ones as they mourn. Viewers, we'll be right back. Welcome to Bexville, viewers. Population 375,000. If we don't have any doubt that Croffield love complain, just go stand up in front of Romax Plaza on Albert Street in a few minutes. You want to hear Bexness about Pigeon, Bexness about Dalabos, Bexness about UDP and PUP, and even Bexness about Trump. We just love complain. But to hit you up with the latest, let me deliver what you Bex about today. We start off Bexness tonight with a Bex submission from one of our fans. And let me just say, this submission proves that our show is viewed by all walks of life, all over the world. I'm not sure if this is a Bexness, but this is a heartfelt concern. Last week, my throat was feeling a little bit hoarse and I had a fever. And I felt like maybe I had coronavirus, especially since I'm someone who is always around animals. So, I did the responsible thing and rushed to KHMH to get some attention. I was in the waiting room for 3 hours and got no attention. Some people were looking at me like I had leprosy, and no nurses came to see me. My fever was getting worse and worse, so I got fed up and just went into the back. When I got there and saw several nurses just chilling, I got upset, and I won't lie, I kinda made a scenery. Well, you know the nurse had the audacity to hit me with a broom. KHMH, get it together. Sincerely, Ralph the Raccoon. Poor little Ralph the Raccoon. Folks, you see why it's not good to jump to conclusions? Everybody may make up their face and look down upon poor little Ralph the Raccoon, who was just a poor little single father of 3 trying to be proactive about his health. Moving on now into some human Bexness. Someone shared this one to Facebook. Chaman, we need to fire DJ or what you call it. Send him a love of him. He in a pure talk show and the Leeway vehicle they play pure radio these days. Somebody talk to the man cause I can't deal. The music good, the vibes there, but the talking too much. Aye, man. You can't vex the man. If he plays straight music, and if he play about 40 songs, and because of copyright laws, he have to pay like $5 for each one. So that costs him $200 just to play straight music. Therefore, we can't blame him for the talk 100 minutes of talking and $25 worth of songs in the budget. And now, we have a little bit of food Bexness to report on. Went to this morning to buy a fragacho. I noticed the fried jack was hard and stiff. So I told the lady I don't want no hard fried jack. I am not begging, I'm buying. She then started to talk about me to the next lady in Spanish, not knowing I'm fluent in Spanish. So I told her in Spanish, don't talk about me in Spanish because I understand. She then replied that it's good that you can speak and understand Spanish. I just walked away and kept my cool. Wanna notice how the vendor start off with bad food and even worse customer service, but at least in the exchange with a compliment. In Spanish, it tell the coworker, esta chica es estúpida y muy fea. Then, those 3.4 seconds later, in English, it tell her, oh, awesome sauce, awesome sauce. A woman who is bilingual is a great asset to Belize. And of course, we have another food Bexness that was posted to Facebook. Dear, if this is $10 food, then I don't know what else to say. Miss or sir, I really hope this time a mistake you make 2 times. Yes, 2 times, twice. Cause me and my friend bought the same thing and got this exact same. At least the macaroni me good. Alright, I have to be honest. When I say this post, I had to zoom in umpteen time to try to identify the so-called because when I cook this one for my picnic, I lick my lip like now $50 plate at turkey dinner for Radisson Christmas buffet. No matter if it's fried chicken, tamales, or stewed chicken and beans, pot bread, as I said earlier, they're like a Belizean delicacy. So I'm not too sure about this one. And now, for our final business for today, we have this money business that pissed me off just to think about it. I got to bank to use the ATM, and only about 3 people were in the line, so I felt good. The security guard was in the corner, and I hailed the man because he always cool. Well, the person inside the ATM booth stormed out, and I looked pissed off. The next person in line went in, and a short time after stormed out too, also pissed off. Well, I went in and tried to withdraw a lead change, and an error code come up. I tried 2 more times, same. So I told the person behind me to go try it out, and they got the error code too. So I went to tell the security guard that the machine not work. And this man will look at me in the face and say, "Oh, I know." Boss, what kind of is that? About 10 people in a line, they wait for you to use a machine when not they work, and you just sit down and not say nothing. This a pass. No, that's what we call good old customer self-service. I bet that even inside the bank, you could have to hop the counter to cash your own check. You need to do better, man. Please. And on that note, good old people of Shushville, we are at the end of our business for today. If you want to see more, follow our page on Facebook or submit your business via WhatsApp to 636-8836. Going for our final commercial break now, folks. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Shush, everyone, and welcome to tonight's edition of the Artist Spotlight. I am pleased to be joined by Miss Asia Garrell, an incredibly talented artist, entrepreneur. Asia, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good.
You good?
Yes.
All right.
I think so.
All right. Well, kindly do the honors of telling our viewers about yourself and what it is that you do.
Well, I'm Asia Garrell, and I'm a Belizean. I am just back for a year now in Belize City. I've been studying for the past 5 to 6 years abroad and been studying forensic science. So in my time here, I've been dabbling in making jewelry. It's become, it was a hobby, and now it's become sort of a full-time job.
Right.
In December, I decided to plunge head first. And decided to do it full time.
Okay.
So I've been doing pop-up shops at North Park and San Pedro and different places, and really promoting my earrings mostly. And they're made out of resin, so they make them quite light and different. And people have really been liking that they're unique looking and comfortable to wear.
All right, so you've been getting good reviews, right?
Yes, so far, yes. It's been a trial and error. I have a really good following now, and people have been patient with me figuring out what works, and I think I really have figured it out so far, and now I'm getting more bold with new styles and bigger styles, and kind of keeping track of what's in style and what's cool and whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And would you like to mention that you do custom stuff too?
I do custom orders, as you should know. So my main focus is resin earrings. I pour them into molds, and I can do whatever colors and whatever styles you want. So that makes me able to make something that's unique for you. I also do custom bracelets, leather woven bracelets. So it's 2 strands of leather with semi-precious stones that I have available. And I can wind those into whatever colors or whatever mixes you want as well. And then I do have some stones, like you can see here, some abalone studs and pendants as well that I can wire work. I mostly focus with resin because that's what makes Zest different.
All right. So I hear that the pieces, the resin takes a a long while to dry,
Yes.
like 24 hours or
Yeah,
like that?
so I pour it and I have 40 minutes to work with it and get it into the design I want to, and then it will dry for 24 hours. I can demold in 12, but it takes 24 hours to completely harden.
Oh, okay. And some of them flexible or all of them?
Depends. The thickness will make it more like harder, and the thinness, like this guy here, can bend a little, but it won't break.
Okay.
And then some of them take longer than 24 hours because I have to layer on top of each other.
Okay,
So it really depends on what you order.
What are the psychedelic one? You know?
Yes. Yeah, I do a lot of glitters and very bright, bold things that actually I didn't wear before, but now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you sound like you have a lot of different options.
Yes,
also, right?
yes, I do.
All right, so would you like to play a game?
Oh,
I'll
maybe.
just ask you a couple of questions.
Sure, no
Just to
problem.
call it a game for
Okay,
like,
make it fun. All right.
All right, so the game is Would You Rather. So I know, would Asia rather? All right, so would you prefer make a bracelet from raccoon fur or pelican feathers? And why?
Pelican feathers, I guess. A bracelet, let's see. I think because I can put the feathers in resin and it would still hold up. I'm not sure about fur. And then the colors would kind of be like, not that great. And you know how raccoon's kind of controversial right now? So I'll stick with the pelican.
All right. All right, so would Asia rather make earrings from animal droppings or from fingernails? And why?
I'd say fingernails because I could paint them and make them look pretty.
Okay. But you could paint the...
No, I wouldn't want to mess with that one. You could try that. Maybe that could be your line. But I think I'll stick with the fingernails.
All right. Okay, so you say you do pop-up shops as well, right? All right, so last question. Would Asia rather do a pop-up shop or a business inside the Kobe prison or in Lordridge Cemetery?
You know, maybe in prison, I think I'd get good customers in prison because I could custom make what they want and maybe they can learn to make it as well. I don't know. But I also have my friends call me Wednesday and my family call me Wednesday, so I would not mind having it in a cemetery either. So either or would be fine with me. I'd make it work.
And, like prison, you could make like one nicely bedazzled shank for them.
Yeah, one like shiv, you know, with a resin and a light, and you know, you wouldn't be able to detect it with a metal detector because it's like plastic.
Right.
So yeah.
Right, so then you could like cater to a target market.
Yeah, and I just not be responsible for anything that happens.
You could like, you know, set up that something else, you know, like a hair pick.
Yes, that's true. A hair pick, resin hair pick, aka Shiv.
All right, well, thanks for giving us the inside scoop.
All right.
Well, Asia, so you could tell the people where they can find you, where they could contact you, see your work, all of that.
All right. Well, my name is Zest Handcrafted on Instagram and Facebook. It's at zest.handcrafted. That's on Instagram and Facebook. You can place orders on Instagram or Facebook. I'm more active on Instagram, so you can find me there, place your custom orders, look at pictures, tell me what you want, and I do my best to work with you.
All right. Yeah. I could personally say I don't order from Alto, you know, really matchy bracelets, right?
Yeah.
All right. So thank you for being with us today, Asia. It was very refreshing and a pleasure. And viewers, thanks for allowing us to grace you on your television screen, iPad screens, and your broke-up phone screen for yet another edition of the Shush. We return next Thursday, same time, same place. And I hope you tune in. Until I see you again, good night.